Hi guys, welcome to DriveSpark. I'm Promeet and today we are driving the Skoda Rapid. Now this is the Monte Carlo edition, so stay tuned to this video as we tell you everything you need to know about this car. So now let's talk about the front end of the car, and the very first thing you notice that this paint scheme looks absolutely gorgeous and amazing. You get these bonnet lines and creases that make it look much more muscular from the front, and over here if you see that there is no chrome present, there is this blacked out finish all around the grille. Now the only part that's finished in chrome is the logo out there. You also get these sleek headlamp units that's kind of blacked out. It's not smoked, but there's black elements present inside it because you get a projector for the low beam, a reflector for the high beam, and these are the LED DRLs. This is the indicator. Now the projector and the high beam both are halogen. Same goes for the fog lamp. Fog lamp unit is really big, as you can see, but it features a halogen bulb. So overall guys, the car looks extremely fantastic from the front, especially in this color. So now let's talk about the side profile of the car, and the very first thing that will catch your eye are those 16-inch dual-tone alloy wheels. Now they look really amazing, and we wish that the calipers, the brake calipers, were also finished in red to match the color of the car. You get blacked out ORVMs with an integrated indicator over here. Now you do not get chrome on the side whatsoever. You can see that it's all finished in black. You get a black B pillar, but you also get a Monte Carlo badging on either side of the car on the B pillar over here. Now a few things that are missing in the car: you do not get keyless entry over here. You get a keyhole that, I mean, such an expensive car, such a modern car, that's missing out. That is really sad. You also get these lines and creases that run all along from the headlight to the tail light that gives the car a much more sporty look. So yeah guys, from the side also, especially in this color with the blacked out roof and the blacked out ORVMs and the red color paint scheme, the car looks extremely sporty and gorgeous. So now let's talk about the rear profile of the car, and the very first thing you'll notice are these tail lamp units. Now they look pretty dated and they are not LED. The halogen unit. You get the Skoda badge over here, the logo and the Rapid that are finished in chrome. You also get a boot lip spoiler that's finished in black and goes overall well with the red color of the car. You get a parking camera right over here, parking sensors. Now the parking camera does not feature adaptive guidelines, and we are at the rear, so let's talk about the boot now. So to open the boot, there are 4 ways. One is the remote, second is the button present on the driver's side, third is manually you can open it through this keyhole that's present, or fourth is this button over here. And the boot lid is extremely light. You have a 460-liter boot over here that can easily accommodate luggage for 4 people, even 5 people. You have some amount of exposed metal out there that should not be there. They should have covered it, but yeah, I mean, the boot lid is pretty light and the car looks extremely gorgeous from the rear also. So we are now at the driving seat of the 2020 Skoda Rapid Monte Carlo, and first things first, let me just give you a quick engine brief. So this is powered by a 1-liter turbocharged petrol engine that pumps out 110 bhp of power and 175 Nm of peak torque. Now the power and the torque figures are kind of decent, and the car does not feel slow, but it takes some time to like the turbo to spool up, and then it just picks up the speed. Now let's talk about the steering wheel. So the steering wheel on the Monte Carlo, it's wrapped in perforated leather, and it's a flat bottom steering wheel. It's really comfortable to hold, and Skoda says that they have used a soft touch material on it, but I mean, it does not feel that soft though. So yeah, I mean, but the steering wheel looks good. It gives you that sporty feel, and it has this red stitching all over that kind of complements the overall looks of the car. Like the exterior is red. On the interior you have a lot of red accents, like these dual tone seats. Seats are very comfortable, but these seats also feature this red accents all around it that look really nice. And yeah, The red stitching, the accents, the flat bottom steering wheel really give you a sporty feel of the cabin. The cabin is pretty airy. There is no sunroof. There should have been a sunroof because, I mean, it's a pretty expensive car. I mean, close to around 11.76 lakh ex showroom, and that's around 13.5 lakh on road. So in that, the car should have had, since this is the top of the line variant, it should have had a sunroof. And the suspension of the car is slightly towards the harder side. It's actually not that hard or not that soft. It's somewhere in between, but I mean, yeah, it does have slight amount of body roll, but it does its job really well. It absorbs all the potholes and the bumps that the city has to offer, and speed bumps, it just glides over speed bumps, so you do not get to feel it much inside the cabin. So like right now, you see, yeah, it's pretty good. Now, one thing that I noticed about the engine is that the engine is slightly noisy. It's a 3-liter petrol engine. Petrol engines are usually not supposed to be noisy, because diesel engines are, and petrol are way smoother than the diesel ones. So I mean, I don't know if you can hear it, but just give me a second. I will. So here you go. There you can hear it. So yeah, the engine has some amount of noise. Insulation and NVH levels are good. The car tries to keep all the noises from the engine and on the outside. I mean, it just does not allow it to come in. But since the engine is slightly noisy, I think on higher revs, the noise definitely enters the cabin. Front seats are manually adjusted for, I mean, the driver's side has height adjuster, so that's a good thing. The steering wheel has tilt and telescopic adjustments, so that is also a good feature. Now it also gets cruise control. It is a good feature that it gets cruise control, but the instrument cluster feels dated, and it gets the analog dials for the tachometer and the speedometer, while there is an MID screen in between that gives you all the information like the fuel, temperature, trip, distance to empty, and a lot of things. You also have chrome accents all around the AC vents and piano black finish. That looks really good. It gets auto headlamps, auto wipers, and you also get the Monte Carlo badge written right over here. So you can see behind the seats where the headrest is, right underneath the headrest, you get the Monte Carlo badging. You also get the cushions, the pillows for the rear seat that also feature the Monte Carlo badging. So we have an infotainment system over here. That's a pretty large infotainment system, and Skoda likes to call this the Android radio. Now practically this is a tablet. This is just like your phone. You can connect to your card. There is a slot where you can place your card. You can connect to Wi-Fi. You also have YouTube. Like I'll show you, I'll let you know some features. You have Play Store over here. You have Maps. You have YouTube. You also have Netflix. But one feature that I really like about this is that some people tend, when they are in stop and go traffic, they tend to just put on a video and just continuously watch it, because to while away time, that's the only best thing to do, and not care about the people who are in front, or if you're met with an accident. So to prevent that, what Skoda have done is that they have installed this feature, but the video can only be played if the handbrake is engaged. Now that's really cool, and I really like it. So it's an extra safety feature. It is not like people will be enjoying the video while driving, so that is not possible, because until and unless the handbrake is engaged, you cannot watch a video. Though it's got a really good audio system. It's got 4 speakers, and over here in the settings there is a subwoofer setting also. Now we could not find where is it, but since it is here, we are definitely hoping that there is a subwoofer. So yeah, there is decent amount of bass, there's decent amount of treble, and everything mix and match. The audio system is pretty good on this car. So there is slight amount of turbo lag. Like right now we are in 3rd gear, and I'll just do a pull. We are doing 40, so I'll just do a pull and show you what I was talking about. So here we go, the accelerator is floored, and post 3000 is when the car starts pulling. So at that time So if you shift down, yeah, the car is very responsive, but as I told you, there is a slight turbo lag, and yeah, the body roll is not that bad either. The car can dip into corners, and the 195 section tires provide him like too much grip. 16-inch wheels, as I told you, on the outside they look really fantastic. And yeah, these are the bits and pieces, like the Monte Carlo badging, the red stitching, the red upholstery on the seat. So this is what distinguishes the Monte Carlo from the regular Rapid. And yeah guys, I mean, there are a few things missing from the car, like I told you, keyless entry, a sunroof, and a couple of more things that in this price range some other cars do tend to offer. But yeah, I mean, the Monte Carlo, the Rapid, the 1-liter TSI engine is absolutely amazing. I just love driving it on highway. And yeah, one more thing, the fuel efficiency of this car is too good. So in the city we were getting close to around 13 to 14 kilometers per liter, and on the highway especially it's mated to a 6-speed manual gearbox. So you just put it on 6th gear and it will just deliver you, like if you are at 80-100 and you have set cruise control, you will get a lot of mileage. Like I hope we could not take the car on the highway, but judging it from the way it was delivering it in the city, we think that it can give close to around 16, 17 or maybe 18 kilometers to a liter of petrol. So yeah guys, that's the 2020 Skoda Rapid Monte Carlo, and yeah, I really like it. It's a big thumbs up, and this edition is really good, especially in this color. Car looks really sporty. So guys, this was the all new 2020 Skoda Rapid Monte Carlo, and this car is priced at 11.76 lakh ex-showroom. Well, I hope I explained the car well to you. And if you need to know anything else, please mention it down in the comment section and we will get back to you on that. Until then, if you've liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, share and subscribe to all our social media channels. Till then, I'm Promit signing out. See you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Take care and be safe.